What's up guys and welcome back to Maso Hendo Plays. Today we have a re-upload of one of the final two Let's Play series that I did on my original channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. If you want to watch me review TV shows and movies, you can check out that channel. But as we are getting to the end of the re-uploads, you can expect new uploads as soon as these two series are done. If you want updates on what type of games I'll be playing, or how to vote on the next series, or what my upload schedule will be, I'll be putting up a video that'll act as the intro for the channel, so go check that out. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here, back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. So last time out we executed our plan to execute Luis, and surprisingly it worked. We managed to kill him at the Saints' Day Festival while Juno was singing in her opera, or I guess after she was done. And then his dead body fell to the stage. Forden realized we're the ones that killed him, and also realized that the Lance is the one to do it. But then after all is said and done, we find out the prince still is cursed, and Hulkenberg realizes Forden knows some stuff that only the people that attacked the prince would know. So now we are trying to find out how much Forden knows. Juno tried to talk to Rella, but she's hiding stuff from her, and so that's where we are. Gotta try to get some information out of Forden, see how much he knows, how much he was involved. And presumably he is going to be our next focus now that Luis is out of the picture. But yeah, all very exciting stuff. It was a really exciting and gut-wrenching episode last time out. I was nervous the whole way through, which is exactly how I want games like this to make me feel. But now we will move on. Go ahead and sleep the night away. It was a long day, Gallica. I gotta sleep.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, look at this.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Huh. Interesting. I see Fidelio and Basilio over there for some reason. I do wonder, because Luis said he was going to kill Forden on Saints' Day. I thought that was yesterday, might be today, but I wonder what his plan was to kill Forden, or I wonder if it's already in motion, something that's going to continue even though he's dead.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration, a day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
Well, how ironic? Is that the right term here? Just to hear him saying this of all people.
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient.
I mean, the irony, again, is a lot of people still think that whoever wins the tournament is going to be crowned the ruler. But the fact of the matter is, the tournament is just a farce set up by the church. That's why Luis, even though he wasn't even participating in the tournament, he was number 2 in the running because people didn't care that he wasn't in the tournament. I do wonder if there will be a third leg, if something here is going to force him to continue the tournament, or if we're basically getting rid of that and it's just going to be we're doing random stuff from now on to try to get back at Forden, maybe?
But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
No, very perceptive, Juna.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
Leave it to Leveless to say something.
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace! Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance, now!
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
It's too dangerous.
Isn't it too dangerous?
Better we risk danger than inaction. If we miss this chance, we may never get another.
Okay, interesting.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Wow, Stroll just coming straight out and asking him. I was not expecting that.
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
He's saying all this in front of all these people. It's not a good look for him.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Are all these people really hearing this and just going, oh yeah, ooh, go you psychopath, be our king? Like, what the hell?
What the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start.
I'm still confused what they're doing here, though. That is something that needs to be explained. Because I thought they were just sort of done.
Wait. Is that...
You! Identify yourself!
Oh my god. So I asked the question before. I'm pretty sure I saw some locks of blonde hair underneath that hood. The one aide that was talking to Forden, I asked if it was Zorba, because it sounded like his voice. If this is, and this is the guy who's laughing right now, is Zorba, did he just reanimate Luis? Is that what's going to happen here? Oh my god, I think so.
Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis? Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Luis!
Huh?
But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That
He
line
switched.
is counterfeit. Just like you.
How?
This is the true lance.
You snake, Luis.
What?
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
Hold on. My brain hurts. Okay, because we saw Luis talking to, again, who I'm presuming is Zorba, or maybe it's not. I don't know. So did he use like a body double or something, and that's why we were able to kill him, and we didn't use the real Lance to kill the fake Luis? My brain hurts so much. What the hell?
No. Impossible. Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Lord Luis is alive.
What's going on?
Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
I am. I have no idea what the hell just happened here, Luis. Could you please explain to me? We killed you.
But you're supposed to be dead.
In a sense, yes.
So he has been reanimated.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Zorba?
Oh my god, what a twist. What? What did he just do to those two guys?
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand, and the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Damn, what a plan.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this.
You know, I should have trusted my gut too, because there was a part of me, especially whenever we faced him and we saw that his health was at half, there's a part of me that's like, that's weird. It almost feels like they're setting up for us to face off against Luis at full strength later on. But then when we killed him, I was like, oh, I guess not. But no, I should have listened to that gut instinct and said, that's weird. He can't be dead yet. Oh my god, and especially since Zorba, I knew that was his voice. I heard it. I knew it. I should have pieced it together and said, Luis didn't die there, or he did, but he's probably going to be brought back. God, all the pieces were there. I just didn't put the puzzle together. I'm pissed.
So I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
Okay, Zorba, that's uncalled for. I might have thought he was dead, but that's still uncalled for.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
God, what a plan, though. What's weird is, I mean, we know he's not, or seemingly is not the one responsible for the prince, but I think he's still setting up to be the main villain we have to go up against. He's too powerful to not be the main villain. But we do have to figure out what happened to the prince first, I think.
Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Did Zorba pick it up whenever he went to inspect the body?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection.
It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
Okay, that's fair enough. For a second, I thought maybe it was switched out whenever we threw the real lance at him from the chandelier. Somehow we killed like a fake Luis with a fake lance up on the roof, but no, that makes a lot more sense that Zorba just switched it.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us, ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
Of course, I think the trouble now is we're going to have to figure out a way to take out Zorba and Luis and make sure they stay dead next time.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Not a bad turn there for him.
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath.
Damn it. Oh, he's damn smart. That sucks.
For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived.
Son of a bitch.
Where is he? Speak or die.
So what is going to happen with the tournament now that Forden's gone?
Please, spare us!
Oh my god.
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Out of the way!
Oh, damn.
What?
Why?
Go! Run!
Go. Holy shit.
Thank you.
Good work, Fidelio and Basilio.
Protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that!
This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Oh my god. Can we help them? Oh my god!
No! Fidelio!
Hey! Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
Holy shit!
If all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand.
Poor Fidelio, man.
Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Tell?
Tell!
Shit.
Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them.
Oh, God, that... I remember early on, like, Fidelio of the two brothers, I knew he was meant to be kind of the more hard-headed, stubborn one, the one that's more loyal. I mean, he's more intelligent than Basilio as well. I remember early on I was making jokes about how he was an annoying little prick and stuff like that, but, I mean, in the end, both he and Basilio have been fantastic characters. This really sucks. It actually... It does hurt to see that. I really, really hope Basilio's about to just whoop the ever-living shit out of Luis right now.
Lord Luis, that's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Damn.
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Tell? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shut!
Come, make haste.
I'm getting the sense Basilio is going to join us, though.
Oh, welcome back.
Whew. And it's crazy, too, because, I mean, from Luis's point of view, I know he even said there, like, even you two have faltered. So in his eyes, that was the ultimate betrayal, is them willing to stand up and save these random people, these random weak civilians that he was trying to use to get us to give the information about the prince. Like, he sees that as an act of betrayal because, like he's shown many a time, sacrifice is necessary to achieve his goals. And if that's what it takes to get the information about the prince, killing these random civilians, that's what he's gonna do. The fact that, I mean, once they blocked his thing and got the people to run, that could have been it. He could have just been upset, let him go, but he purposefully was like, no, if you two are really gonna stand up to me like this, then you're no worth to me. You deserve to die. Absolutely crazy. This trip to Monterio has been absolutely insane.
It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
Let me go punch him in the face for you.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. telling you he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
Well, he's got a new family here if he wants it.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be.
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
I just don't know who it could be after all this time, though. Like, it's not Luis, because even if Zorba brought him back to life, I mean, he was still dead in that moment, so the curse would have lifted. I feel like it would have to be somebody we know after all this time, right? Like, if they are keeping it from us for this long, I feel like that would have to be the case, but who could that be? It was somebody they said who was young, a very powerful mage. I feel like if it were Zorba, I mean, he technically died as well at some point, didn't he? So I don't think it would be him. Could it be Rella? That just popped into my head. Out of all the characters that we know, I feel like she fits most of the qualifications, but why would it be her? I don't know.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past.
I think the only thing that makes me think it's not Rella is I'm pretty sure in that flashback, the person didn't look like they could have possibly had wings. So I don't think they'd be an Ishkia. Could be wrong. Truth be told, it's been a minute since I played, so I don't remember that scene all too well, but I might check and see if there's possibly wings hiding up under whatever they were wearing.
But that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Jeez, no kidding.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Don't know if this is a trick by Zorba, a hallucination, or something else.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Tell. I thought I...
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Tell, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Tell...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready? Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
Oh!
O Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose
I didn't expect him to awaken without a battle.
Choice. It's back to the starting line.
This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble inevitable parting.
Hell yeah, man.
O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
Let's hear it, Basilio.
See you around, Del.
Holy shit. Oh my god, look at the beast he's become.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Oh man, this has got me feeling all sorts of things.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot, from before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Del. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad.
Oh man.
Thanks.
Oh, you know, I've really been enjoying this game. I've enjoyed the characters. I've gotten really invested in the story, but it's not hit on this level up until now. This is that level of it just hits you deep. Oh, I might need a moment to compose myself. Oh my god. Tell you what, man, ATLUS, they know how to do stories. They really, really do. We have a new ally. Basilio, the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor, has become your ally. What is the name of his archetype? I have to know. It looks badass.
God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Sanctifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor. But they need not share Forden's strength.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
Huh. Interesting.
This girl? She is your plan?
Well, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure she was up on the rock, even though she wasn't really in the tournament.
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
Godot, you suck.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
So they are going to continue the tournament, though.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request.
Did I sound like I was asking?
Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well.
Well. Interesting turn of events.
Sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
With my theory that she could have had something to do with the prince, this could be an interesting turn of events. Like, she's acting all hesitant, like she doesn't want to take the position, but that could just be an act, and this could be all part of her evil plan that she's been working on since the beginning. Like, she knew Luis was going to come back, she knew that he was going to kill Forden, she knew we were making plans to kill Luis. Like, she could be possibly secretly evil, I don't know. That's the one unlikely but possible twist theory that I have in my head at the moment.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's actually a really smart choice on their part, because if they had just gone with Godot, that would have been stupid. We already heard he has been dropping down in the rankings. Nobody really likes him or trusts him. So going with Rella, who people really seem to trust, that's probably the best move they could have made in this instance.
But say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
And the thing is, I could see them pulling something like this. Like, they make Rella out to be the unwitting participant for the Sanctus Church. She seems like she doesn't want to do it. Yufa even standing up for her and being like, oh, it may not have been a request. Like, they're really building this up as like, she's going to become the new face of the Sanctifex Church, but not by her decision. I could see them using that as like actually, she does want all this. This is part of what she is planning to do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass, and I'm going to look back on this and be like, what was that idiot thinking that Rella could actually be a bad guy in all of this?
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Exactly.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Front-runner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
We have to keep trying to break the curse. We also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. To move forward, we need to buy time.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
Wait, really?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty?
Not a bad idea. As long as they don't find out, it's up to you.
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
Son of a bitch, I'm in. Well, if he's in, I'm in. Well, if he's in, I'm in.
Ardell was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood.
Really?
I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I can't back down now. I am the prince. I am Spartacus.
I can't back down now.
Wow. You never do, you know?
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Well, this is definitely taking an interesting turn even here that I was not expecting.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Are we about to finally see this thing fly, Norris?
Can we talk?
Oh, wow. This game has got me right by the balls. It's not letting go. I have no idea where it's going, but man, I'm excited to see.
We have no clue what might happen in a situation like this, so once we're done with the preparations in the city, let's focus on tomorrow. But remember, the monks have their eyes on us. Let's keep our shopping to the Blue Sky Bridge area and return to the runner at night.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
At least Basilio's awake now. That's a relief. I thought he'd be a walking shadow, but watching him, I think he's going to pull through.
He definitely has that resolve now.
Indeed.
Always knew you were a gutsy one, but to think you had it in you to claim yourself as the prince, bravo, old chap. You know, this Scarlet Runner was originally commissioned for His Highness's exclusive use. I'll do what I can to make it one worthy of him.
To masquerade as His Highness the Prince. It seems insolent to claim his identity, and yet... I cannot put my finger on why, but I approve of the suggestion, though not without reservation. As the Prince's royal guard, you shall have my protection.
I almost kind of wonder, since me and the prince were so close when we were younger, and there's rumors that maybe he has Elden blood, is there a chance that we are secretly brothers and we just don't know it yet? I don't know.
In truth,
before Basilio awakened his power, I felt the flow of another person's magla. I am sure of it. This magla was gentle and warm. It enveloped Basilio, then seemed to merge with him.
Aw, Fidelio, one last chance to protect his brother.
Fidelio seemed like Luis's right-hand man. He had a good head on his shoulders. Makes me think, if we'd met under other circumstances, perhaps we'd have shared a drink together.
Oh, God, that one's gonna hurt for a while.
First Yufa awakens to her powers, now Basilio too. Surprising, yet at the same time it's not. We all seem to be guided by your star.
I did have the theory that I think I originally had the theory that Basilio and Fidelio would join us, because that was the only tribe that was left, was Carapace. But I guess it makes sense between the two of them that Basilio would be the one to join, since Fidelio was always sort of that I don't want to make friends with anybody type of character. Oh my god. Is this implying that I have over-leveled a little bit? I'm worried that it is. but he's got the Berserker. Interesting. So he's got a Battle Axe, which is pretty cool. Can greatly increase its own attack power and overwhelm enemies with a very powerful strike attacks. So we got Slam Strike, medium physical strike damage to one enemy. Charge. Oh, yes. Medium physical strike damage to all enemies. Increase attack by 10%. Wow. Or Cry. Heavy physical strike damage to all enemies. Then we have physical slash damage to one enemy, physical pierce damage to one enemy, and decreases their attack. Extreme physical strike damage to one enemy, one-time weakness to strike, and then heavy physical strike damage to all enemies 1 to 3 times, and also ignores resistances. That's sick. Basilio, I'm so excited. Also, since we're here,
I see.
Let's just go ahead and teach you everything, huh?
I learned a new ability.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to hold off on teaching him everything. I'll teach him the ones that I have already maxed out, because if I can save on Mage, I might as well. And there are some characters that hopefully in the next set of days I'll be able to max out theirs and get the Mage reduction. Obviously for like Warrior, for Knight, for Thief, Healer, like all of these I've already maxed out, so I'm not going to get any more of a Mage reduction for it. I was kind of curious, apparently Basilio also only gets one upgrade for Berserker, and it unlocks at rank 6. Good to know. Got some Hero's Fruit.
I can use this.
Alright, I think that's all we'll do for now. Good start. Basilio, how you doing, man?
Sam?
Can't say I'm feeling as powerful as you lot look, but whatever I've got, I know for sure it was Del who gave it to me. Nothing easy about it, but I know that if I'm going to be throwing around this power as your ally, I can't afford to mope. Basilio, you might be one of my new favorite characters. Alright, so what are we doing here? Wait, it told me to come out this way, but... Hello? What's wrong with you, broken man?
Damn it all! This really how it ends?
Hey, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Pretty obvious what happened, no? I was tossed out of a carriage and attacked by monsters. Suppose no one's gonna be much bothered by one more dead platypus lying in the streets. I'm grateful at least to have a view like this as my last. Ah, that monolith really is gorgeous. Wish I could have seen it up closer, but things are going blurry.
I guess we're just gonna leave him and not try to heal him. That's kind of us. Really is a cool view, though. The king's head floating in the monolith right there. Oh, here we are, back on the street. This is weird. I didn't think we'd actually be able to go into town. I'll just talk to some of the people around here, see if there are any interesting conversations. I heard you. Huh? Give me that gold beetle. So I was curious. I wanted to come over here and check the Mage convert rate, and it's up to 4 now. And I do have plenty of Mage as well. I obviously want to save it as much as possible, because upgrading to the 3rd level for a lot of these archetypes costs at least tens of thousands, so I don't want to give away too much, but it's nice to know if we're ever really low on money and I'm in desperate need of buying something for a quest or just maybe a weapon that would help us. I could easily just come over here and boom, 400,000. Just like that. So is looks like Fortin's head is still on there. Came to look at the King's Rock. So what's going on here now? He's still on there.
What?
Guess it takes a while to process what happened. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because maybe not everybody knows Fortin's dead yet. There at the top, if you're following, probably takes a while for the news of his death to reach everyone. Means Luis is practically in first place. Wonder who the believers of Sanctism will support now. And picked up a couple thousand of Mage while we're here. Oh look, Julian's here. He has something to say.
I never expected Luis would go so far, but I can't see the church yielding to him either. In the event they decide to nominate another candidate, I'm afraid I'll have to take countermeasures. Oh, I haven't the slightest concern about you. Now that you've openly opposed Luis, you'll be a wanted man come tomorrow.
Oh, thanks for that, Julian. I read your book and it sucked. We're back on the runner, and I guess that is all we needed to do.
Feeling accomplished? We sure did a lot today. I think we deserve a nice long rest.
I'll take it. And apparently everybody has more to say. What started as a plan to take down Luis led to Fortin's death, and now Saint Rella is a candidate in his stead. She would surely rule as a queen better than Luis would as king. But that's why I feel like maybe she is evil. It sounds like this should be a good thing. I guess you could argue, well, it's not a good thing because the church is forcing her to, so even though she is in charge, she's not really in charge. But I don't know, I feel like this is going to show that she's actually evil, maybe?
Why?
Rella's taken up Forden's candidacy. Rella's a bit of a pushover, you know. I'll bet she was pressured into it by the higher-ups in the church.
See, that... I don't know.
You see?
Tomorrow is a big day, and you shall need your rest. Ruse or not, announcing that you are the prince will bring us no small share of hardship.
Now that you mention it...
There's a saying on the island that Magla is a mirror which reflects a person's heart. Forden's Magla was ominous and sinister. I hesitate to criticize the Sanctus Church, but how did they support such a man?
Because people are blinded by power.
I see.
So, Rella was among the finest healers in the land, eh? She does have a natural grace and gentleness. Perhaps that's what won her the support of so many. Sanctism as a force to be reckoned with.
And Basilio.
I don't get this at all. What the hell's happened? Why is Lady Rella taking Forden's place? I don't want to fight Lady Rella if I can help it, but if the Sanctus Church is jerking her around, then I want to do something about it.
I'm sure we will. Alright, time for bed. I didn't really have any other choice, but I guess thanks for giving me that choice. Late night. Are we starting his bond?
Yeah.
Hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then. Seeing as I've fallen in with you lot now, something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You're doing all this to save the poor prince, or are you doing it to save the country? I want to save the prince. I want to save the country. It's the same thing.
Certainly.
I want to save this country.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Gotta actually win the race. So if we can't save the prince, you take his place for good. That means if we win the tournament, you take the lie to your grave.
So...
I'm just saying. You'll declare yourself a prince tomorrow. Everything changes for you forever. You know what you're signing up for? I'm ready. Used to change. Won't change much.
Right.
I'm ready for it.
Ah.
Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
Well, I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Dill.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. And if I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So just leave it to me, yeah? I got your back. As long as you're giving us everything you got, so will I. You got a deal, Captain? I saw Basilio off, who said he'd prefer sleeping in stowage and then return to my bunk. Huh, I thought that would be bond time, but I guess not.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
All the misinformation out there.
I think it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus, of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctism.
Is she allowed to just jump in mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
Somebody's about to slap that girl.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity.
Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, She's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object. Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse.
Godot, I think you're about to be taught a lesson.
I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of Sanctism, and I will save you all.
Hey, Godot, are you hungry? Because I think you're about to eat some humble pie here, my dude.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint Rella in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends,
Oh, what? Is that, the Caradrius? Indeed it is.
Luis's gauntlet runner!
Oh wait, no! It might be ours! Oh no, it's his. Okay, I thought maybe this was Nura showing up to be like, hey, I got it!
I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
It's weird, why did you take the Caradrius somewhere and then bring it back? I don't know why you did that, Luis.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill. And it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic? Impossible.
I mean, you do know about the lance, right, Godot?
Oh, king! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I.
Interesting.
I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you? O great king.
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Because people will see that and respect him more for it.
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guyaburn, what manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
That's a good question.
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O King! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
I think he might actually do that.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee.
Damn.
Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Huh. Well, that changes a lot of things now.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Royal magic's protection has faded away.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow, the fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
How about a little bit of
aside
a Uno
all
reverse
we
card?
would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hythlodius V, last heir to the throne of Euchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie.
Can you prove it?
His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince! They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Oh,
Indeed.
Shut him up.
There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has Elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was An elder?
Look at Rella helping us out. I don't know if she did it willingly or not, but...
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The prince!
Yeah, what about it?
A bold gambit to reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise.
Luis, I think, kind of respects this a little bit.
Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness?
Oh, he called me Your Highness. Oh, feels good.
Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
With Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. I secured the abandoned Dracodios. Hey! For the night, apparently. I'm top 3! My support has increased dramatically now that I've announced I'm the prince. I can't let the people down. I guess I'm only behind Rella and Luis, more than likely.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
I would really laugh if she just, like, folded him right now with her magic. Just like, does that answer your question?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Sanctifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
Ooh, that's a little bit more forceful than we've seen her before.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here.
Oh, I think she is about to fold him.
My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Oh my god. Is that her magic? Did I freaking call this?
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's...
Oh my god.
Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you.
I can't believe it, but I'm pretty sure I called the twist. Holy shit! I mean, granted, knowing that they were hiding the identity of the attacker for a reason made me realize that it was probably somebody we knew, and she was pretty much the last person after all was said and done with Luis. She was pretty much the last person that was in the right category and was also a mage. So I guess it probably could have been pretty easily pieced together. Maybe some other people pieced it together too, and I took way too long to piece it together. But screw it, I'm proud of myself for catching that one.
But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Closure.
Oh my god. I think we're about to see the real Rella.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella! Saint Rella! Closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God, that true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
Huh. Interesting.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince.
Ooh.
The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse.
Damn. Just coming right out with it, huh?
I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean...
Oh, she means it.
No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
And the thing is, she can openly say all this because she has apparently the ability to just sway people's minds. Normally this would be damning to her to announce all this, but I guess they gave her a little bit of a way out. Falkenberg? Falkenberg?
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime.
Yup.
Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Oof.
Isn't that a...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything.
Godot, could you just shut up for a minute, please? We got other things to worry about.
You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Oh, nurse?
They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
Oh, I mean, we could have taken him. Would have kicked his ass.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky!
No, we do.
Nurse!
That's what we'll do!
It's time!
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Our aim was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I hear you.
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Eurus! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
Do it!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology, Neurus. It's time.
Oh, that's sick.
Let's fly!
Possible. It can fly.
It can fly. It can fly. It can fly.
We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This might take some getting used to.
Poor Stroll. It's like, man, I just got over being seasick and now I've got to get used to being airsick. Ugh.
Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky runner!
Oh, that's awesome. Nurse is great too. All these characters are so great, man.
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I knew it would work. It was a gamble. Aren't you flying anyway?
Aren't you flying already? Why should you be worried?
What's that supposed to mean?
Ha! Don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really, I'd never have done this without you giving me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Or Juna, though.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
That's right. They've talked about the Mage Academy a few times, but we've not really focused on it much. I guess now it will be the focus.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be.
I really don't know. Because the thing is, if she were not the one responsible for the prince, I would say, well, maybe it's just the melancholia getting to her. It's corrupted her. But the fact that she did that to the prince tells me she has been this way for quite a while. I don't know, man.
Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone.
And that's why it seemed like such a good twist to me, which is why I was able to predict it. Oh, I'm still kind of relishing. Okay, sorry. I'm truly shocked that I managed to pick that out, though.
That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I guess she could have been working for Forden all this time, but I don't know. Some of the scenes with her, it seems a bit unlikely. Like, she could have been playing the part of just an unwitting participant, but it feels like this is something that she's been working on for a long time.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
If I had to take a guess, I won't read those just yet, but I can look and see about the Mage Academy. Alright, so the Academy was subdued by force and shuttered only a few years prior. Today is only an empty ruin, untouched and unvisited. So I guess we still don't know much about the truth of that place, but if I had to take a guess, I would say that her time there sort of woke her up to how bad the Sanctus Church is and how they run things is awful, and maybe Forden did approach her about taking out the prince, and so she saw that as an opportunity to win his trust, but also to a way to take the royal family out as well, and maybe she sees herself as the perfect ruler to be the true face of the Sanctus Church, almost like she is a devout believer in the Sanctus faith, but she sees Forden and all those other guys in charge as despicable. And she thinks she knows the best way to rule as the head of the Sanctus Church. And so maybe this was like part of her way of getting into that position to take over for Forden one day. I don't know, that's the idea that I have in my head, but I'm sure we'll learn more about her as we go along here.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad.
My head is still spinning after the reveal that Luis is alive. Like, there's a lot going on right now.
If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
I'm prepared. I mean, I have to be.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I feel like Juna is gonna want to know the truth for herself.
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that something's felt wrong somehow, ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
Did she do something to us?
I've marked the location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. Rella will be waiting for us when we land. I never wanted it to come to this, but be ready for a fight.
When I'm prepared for battle, I should check the location on the map. Oh, got some new music going on. Stroll. Rella said it was the graveyard of Sanctism's sins. Speaking of the Mage Academy, as I believe you know, Forden abolished it, claiming they were doing dangerous research. Though abolish is rather a nicer word than they deserve. It's more like you flexed the state and monk armies to all but raise the place. I heard rumors it didn't go peacefully. His Majesty himself sponsored its construction, but in the end even that frayed, and all its works, its books, were banned by the Church. I imagine the Church saw it as a threat. Couldn't have people studying the history of magic and the origin of the magic ignite us. The land where they destroyed the truth to protect their lies. That must be the sin of Sanctism. Very interesting.
I still can't believe my own sister was behind the prince's attempted murder. I knew she was hiding something, but this... I'm alright. I'm prepared to face my sister. We head to the Mage Academy.
Tell me all.
To think it was not Luis, but Rella who escaped my blade that fateful day. Should Rella truly be the one who cast the curse, there is but a singular course available to us. When Luis appeared, and we all looked to his Majesty in the sky, did you notice anything different? The Sanctifex's face was no longer present in his right eye. Luis is in first place, and even though she never formally announced her candidacy, Rella is in second. It seems many Sanctus wish for her to succeed the throne. It's hard to reconcile how someone so adored could have such terrifying magla, much less curse the prince. Strange as it is to say, I'm worried about her. I think we should pursue her before it's too late.
And indeed we will.
I see.
I still struggle to believe it, that Rella of all people might have a hand in the prince's fall. Still, I have to hold on to hope that it's some mistake or misunderstanding, for Juna's sake. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be that lucky.
No way.
Truth is, I'm still struggling to believe that Lady Rella's the one who tried to assassinate the prince. She wouldn't hurt us all. But back then, there was a cold look in her eye that chilled me to the bone. What's the truth here?
Your guess is as good as mine, Basilio. Alright, now we can read the new memorandum stuff. The Royal Magic Protection rescinded. Dracodios, which has the power to break through the Royal Protected Magic, was obtained by the top-ranking candidate Luis. With this development, the former king realized that the protected magic no longer served a purpose and lifted it altogether. As a result, it has become impossible to use force in the fight for the throne. Though Luis is no longer protected, it is necessary to remember that Maso Hendo isn't either. Very true. And then on Basilio and on Fidelio. He fully trusts Fidelio's cautious choices, but conversely, Basilio has good instincts that his brother does not share. His decisiveness deriving from those instincts has saved the day on multiple occasions, though he loses his temper more easily than his older brother. Wearing his passion on his sleeve often reveals how deeply he cares. Then Fidelio, a wary man, unusually calm and wise among his Parapus tribe. However, he places little value on his own life, and despite his caution, he would readily choose to sacrifice himself for the sake of the big picture. Yep. Unfortunately. Alright, now we'll go hang out with Moore for a second.
Oh, you've acquired a new archetype.
Indeed I did, and I'm curious to read about it. In times of yore, there lived heroes who abandoned logic and reason in the name of power. There's... Gallica, you keep doing that, you keep distracting me while I'm reading. Stop doing it! Their souls together form the power of the Berserker. Among them, the elite rampaging force, crusher of bones before whom an enemy's courage shrivels, I dubbed the Destroyer. The Berserker archetype has but one ambition, amass the power to physically decimate its enemies. But to dedicate one's self fully to a single purpose is to eschew and discard all others. Let no Berserker forget this truth.
You don't say.
So, this archetype is basically a physical attacker hellbent on overpowering its foes, but in exchange it's got basically nothing in terms of defense or magic.
That's kind of what I was figuring. I think that should be the last... Nope. There's still one bookcase that has not been opened yet. I wonder if that's going to be like the... Well, actually, hang on, let me just check this and see. Yeah, I don't see any more slots open. If I had to guess, that's going to be something similar to, for instance, like the ultimate persona, like the world or whatever. There'll probably be some ultimate archetype that only gets unlocked near the end of the game. While I'm here, let me check and see. So, what do I have? Ooh. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Luis. We should study 25 different archetypes. Ooh, we are one away. And you know what's crazy? I can do it right now. Because I have so many leaves of light that I can go in here, pump the brawler up to 20.
I found new power.
And my HP is grown by 20. Oh, and health font raises my max HP by 15%. But with that, guess what, More? I can do this! Study the Pugilist. So what do we got here? We have Surprise Upset. Strong enemies are stunned more easily in overworld combat. That's nice. And Crushing Fist. Medium physical strike damage to one enemy. Power proportional to caster's remaining HP. Increases critical hit rate when knocking out an enemy in beginning squad battle. Medium physical pierce damage to one enemy. Lowers their defense for 3 turns. I think I remember that from when Juna had the Pugilist mask on as the masked dancer. That was a good one to use. Spirit of Adversity. Increases critical hit rate when wielder is mortally wounded. Increases strike attack by 20%. Enemies cannot critically hit wielder. Oh, I like that. Let's study.
I see. Fascinating.
The Pugilist. This is the archetype you sense from Katharina's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept disciple, a fighter who masters the art of deadly blows and pushes eternally for even greater heights.
All right.
That's a good bit of mage, but it's worth it.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
And so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept brawler. Yes! Hear the voices of past your souls.
Oh, worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to expend thine own vitality and plunge into the fury of battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the brawler.
Really?
So, this is the power of the Pugilist soul. My body shall be honed into a deadly weapon. I cannot lose. I will fight until the bitter end.
Oh.
Aha! What do we got? Ooh, 4 leaves of light.
New skills, new possibilities.
Let's do it. And while I'm here, also, let me go ahead and... just because I have so many of these, we'll pump these up a little bit.
I found new power.
A high voltage.
Good. I'm still getting
And
stronger.
there's power thrust. Let's go. Alright, More. We can hang out with you. This will be the last thing we do for this video.
Now why do that?
I am astonished you've managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you've surely won me a new memory returned.
Incredible.
Aha! 5 jeweled roots and more imagination.
All right.
We're getting very close to rank 5 for that one. You okay? Do you remember something?
Everything okay?
You okay?
Yes.
I was able to remember a few things, thank you. But before that,
please.
Seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. Well, this happened, and this happened. We fought this monster. I see. Interesting, though I heard nothing that might reveal this place. Which means, I suppose, that the king must have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out?
The truth of the matter
There is
is...
but one place that comes to mind, but if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well, somewhere I could easily continue my research.
What?
But why would you want to help your studies?
Indeed, that is the question. It would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity, in the end the only path toward them was continuing my pursuits.
This research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come. Let's find out together. Can you accept it? I'm at your side.
Leave it to me.
I'll stand with you no matter what. Fascinating indeed. Why is it that you so often tell me the words I'm most like to hear? Is that what's meant by the power of bonds? I know of it in theory. This is the first time I felt it.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I'll battle my past until the end. I can sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. We are finally ready for the adepts, or the elite seeker, I think.
The scholar in search of utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Aha!
May the truth guide us both.
Can now study the Soul Hacker. And we have 4 slots for the Seeker. Let's go. I'm excited.
Listen here.
Now, it's time for your next task. A true test, this one. The thesis project, as it were. I ask you to research an elite archetype. Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond, and then said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. Ah! As if I haven't already done this twice. It matters not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you do so until it can improve no longer.
This one's important.
Oh, I have to get it to rank 20. Damn it! I might do that next time, honestly, just by using my Leaves of Light. This is a height that none before you reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact me.
If all goes according to plan.
Once this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight, and with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands, Maso Hendo. Let us break through the barriers of this trial, see our dream to fruition.
I have faith in you.
I will believe in you to the very end. Thanks, Moore. I appreciate you. Can I do any special experiments? I can. Get the Soul Hacker's mask. Let's go. And also the Summoner's mask. What about summons? Yep, Goblin Loincloth Vessel. Also got the Obsidian Bone Vessel. And that'll be it for now. Alright, well, with that being said, I think we'll call it here. I'm kind of tempted to raise somebody's elite archetype up to 20. I know it'll be a little cheap, because I just have so many of these Leaves of Light, and even some Jeweled Roots as well. But I also don't want to cheese through the game, so it's really difficult. I guess I could always just not use that archetype in battle, but it is very tempting, though, to just go ahead and get that, so that way we can get Moore's final rank as well, and see what we're going to get from all this. But yeah, a lot happened in this video. A lot of surprising twists and turns in the story and characters, all of it. I have no idea where it's going to go from here, because truth be told, there's so many things that happened in this video that I did not expect. So I feel like I am not going to have any clue as far as how this is all going to come to an end. But at least I predicted one twist. I'm proud of myself for that one. Maybe it was a twist that a ton of people predicted, and I'm just one of the many. But if not, hey, then I'm proud of myself. If anybody watching this could let me know whether or not I am one of the few that predicted it, that would be great. But anyways, with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, lets me know that you guys are enjoying the series as a whole, as well as leave a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks, or if you just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too. Also, check out the channel. We have a lot of reviews on here, as well as some other Let's Plays, so check those out if you have time. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.